Thanks for joining me for today's devotion. We have the freedom to make choices in life, and we're always making choices, some big and some small. But there are those moments in life when it doesn't feel like we have any choice, like when we're suffering. Now, no one chooses to get sick, no one chooses to go through a financial hardship. And when things like that happen, we feel lousy. There's no denying that reality. But how we respond to our suffering is ultimately a choice we make. We can choose to be bitter about it, or we can choose to surrender our lives to God. Now, when we think about people who have done this well, we think of Jesus and perhaps Peter and Paul and maybe some of the martyrs in the early church. I also think about Teresa of Avila. She suffered most of her life. Every day she dealt with something bad. She had colds, headaches, stomach aches, high fevers, fainting spells, heart trouble, tendinitis. She even had a 3-year paralysis. She almost died from the flu in 1580. Teresa dealt with her suffering by practicing patience. She learned to let go of her will and instead trust in God. Now, this isn't an easy thing to do. I think it's much more common to get angry or frustrated or even blame someone or something for our trouble. But when we feel like that, let's remember that we still have a choice to make. We can choose to be bitter or angry, or we can choose to surrender our lives to God. It's when we surrender that we come to know more deeply that God is with us as we walk through whatever hardship it is that has come into our life. Psalm 46 verses 1 and 2 say, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains should shake in the heart of the sea." There will always be trouble in our world, and that's certainly true today. But let's respond by surrendering our lives to God and by learning to trust in the Lord. Thanks again for joining me today, and may God bless you.